Are you in the midst of a job search or overwhelmed at the prospect of making new connections? Check out Boss Notes, a new email series from Penguin Random House that provides step-by-step guidance for successfully navigating common career challenges. Boss Notes will help you start living your best work life now. You can find excerpts from my book as part of the Networking and Job Searching series. Click the link in the show notes to sign up now. Welcome to Build Your Dream Network. I'm Kelly Hoey. I see people struggling to connect effectively all the time, so I created this podcast to help you master your network building needs. Whether you're seeking a new job, looking for a promotion, or scaling your business, you need a network, and you're in the right place to get the advice you need. And don't worry, my advice is real. It's actionable and practical because it's the advice I follow and is what has transformed my career from the traditional to the unexpected. So let's get started. Well, I'm known to be a networking expert. This week, I probably have the reputation for being an unhelpful gnat or the troll under the bridge in the children's book, The Three Billy Goats Gruff. What has ticked Kelly off now, you're thinking? Endless pick your brain and you two should know each other emails and enthusiastic invitations to brainstorm after a quick glance at one social media post. I love being helpful. I'm a Virgo. It's my sign. It's my DNA. I'm also about efficiency and value add. And when new introductions are poorly executed, it puts me in emotional crosshairs. And my networking, being of service personality does a Linda Blair exorcist headspin. My sincere apologies to those on the receiving end. For everyone else, these experiences provide a learning experience for all of us. So let's dig in. I'm going to approach this by walking you through a recent ask and outreach I needed to make to two very accomplished, very busy executives in the private equity and venture capital industry. I was approached to be on a career roadmap panel for Wall Street finance types, specifically women, who are early in their career and at the analyst level. As I was the first ask by the event organizers, I knew I had the chance to shape the conversation by shaping the composition of the panel. So I chimed in with a couple of names as potential panelists. Why would I do that? It's my brand, baby. I proactively choose to align my brand or network, my name, however you want to refer to it, through the selection of speaking events, podcast topics, clients I work with, panels I agree to be on, you name it. I also don't like to waste my time. One time I was on a work-life balance panel that ended up being a How Do Women Balance Motherhood, Aging Parents, and Their Careers panel. I have a career. I do not have children. My aging parents live in another country in close proximity to my brothers, so I am not shouldering that burden either. It was an awkward panel to be on, a glorious mistake of saying yes to a panel that I now actively avoid by asking a lot of questions, or, in the case of the story that I'm now going to get back to, by being proactively helpful with a healthy dose of self-interest. So back to putting together the panel. The names I dropped as potential panelists were intentional. These women are the types you want to hear from if you're early or mid-career on Wall Street. They have incredible career insights to share and like to give back to those coming into the industry. And they both are damn busy, really damn busy, juggling their high-profile careers with the rest of their full fabulous lives. I viewed this panel as an opportunity to kill a few birds with one stone. For the organizers, they get to invite their clients to a killer conversation with prominent women in finance. For my two friends, being on a panel is one-to-many mentoring, as their time is as scarce as hen's teeth. The subject matter of the panel is also a topic I know they care about, and they won't have to spend a whole lot of time preparing for. As for me, I get to share my networking know-how alongside two friends I admire in front of an ambitious audience. Doesn't get much better than that for me. Did you catch my thought process in this story? I don't look at things from what is in it for me. that's not the only angle. A good networking choice has to be a good networking decision for everyone else involved. A purely self-interested decision could actually be the worst decision. It leaves out half, or in my example, 2/3 of the facts. When you don't have all the facts, you can't, by definition, be coming to the right conclusion. On the basis of all of this, I'm going to leave you with some networking do's and don'ts this week. Do get excited about what others are working on, and do let them know you're excited about it. Don't, however, leap to reach out or connect with someone you have a weak or tenuous connection to after just glancing at one tweet or a single blog post. Don't mindlessly suggest a brainstorming session. Do propose a conversation around what you believe is a mutual topic after you have done some investigation and you're able to visualize an intersecting of interests. Don't get pissy when someone doesn't give you what you immediately ask for. Do a U-turn and see if there's a better way to approach them. Do offer an exchange that takes in the interests of the other person if you are asking something from them. Don't resort to name-dropping in the warped delusion this will cover up a poorly executed introduction. Do know that others want to help, and do remember that it's your job to help them see how they can be of help, and how they can be of help to you in a way that is not taxing or annoying for them. Networking gets a really bad rap when it's viewed as a self-interested activity. Well, guess what? It is a self-interested activity. And what's best for your self-interest and your networking efforts is to take in the interest of others. Stand in their shoes for a hot half second. Imagine what is going on in their world and factor that into your networking needs equation. Once you've done that, then reach out. And don't forget, I'm back here next week with more networking advice. Thank you for listening to Build Your Dream Network. Stay connected and don't miss a networking insight by subscribing to the podcast. And while you're there, I'd love you to rate and review the show too. Are you looking for more networking advice? Pick up a copy of my book, Build Your Dream Network. It's your guide to modern networking. I'd like to hear your networking questions, tips, and ideas. Connect with me via my website, jkellyhoey.co. You'll find links to all my social media accounts, plus a contact form to email me your questions. I'm Kelly Hoey, and I'll be back again next week to tackle your networking challenges.